All right. Back again. Feature presentation, movie talk. We got another episode. This is episode 8. I'm Quasi. Got my man Joey. Got my man Lou. Got my man Finale in the house today. Full house. We're sussless again, but it's all good because we got mad topics to go over. How y'all doing?
Feeling good,
I'm
bro.
good.
All is well.
All right,
I'm
that's
so
what's up.
good that I'm eating some food right now.
I see you, dog. I see you. Yo, save a little for us, yo. It seems like you got
and
enough.
Such,
For real.
and such, this is what happens when you miss out. I get to do whatever I want.
I'm saying, yo, keeping it real. Yo, so guys, let's start. There's big news on the Superman scene. They announced J.J. Abrams obviously has been, well, that was announced before. J.J. Abrams is going to be taking the helm of the new Superman, but basically it's going to be a reboot. So the big announcement is that Henry Cavill supposedly out, and now they're in the process of casting a black Superman. So what are you guys' thoughts on that? What do you think?
Can I speak on that for a minute?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, wait, the guy that doesn't like Superman wants to talk? Yeah, go ahead, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why, because of the misinformation and the way people are taking it.
Okay, go for it.
It's not that he's getting recasted. Think about it in a different perspective. Val Zod from Earth 2 was a black Superman. So it's not replacing him, just like you got Robert Pattinson Batman. So maybe that Superman is in Robert Pattinson's Batman's universe.
Fair enough.
So Flashpoint will bring all that together. I just want to clear it up because
that's a good point. I wanted to leave it to the forum first, and I was going to chime in a little bit later. That technically,
okay, all right, that's all I want to say.
We've had it in comics already, and this could be basically, to me, it's DC's answer to kind of like the Spider-Man multiverse, where you have a Peter Parker, but you also have a Miles Morales. What is it as the Black Spider-Man version? So same kind of thing, but I want to get the rest of you guys' take on that. How y'all feeling about that?
Joey, speak on it because I'm gonna say something last.
I mean,
okay. All right, Joey, go for it.
I'm cool with it, and like what Finale said, like I totally agree with that. Like I dig that storyline, and because I'm really interested in seeing what this Robert Pattinson Batman is going to look like and what that universe is going to do. And we already know what DC's doing. They already made it very clear that everything's connected, no matter how you're seeing it and where you're seeing it, from the CW to the DCEU stuff we've been seeing, to maybe even this maybe even that Joker movie, and now Robert Pattinson Batman. But this is going to be an interesting take, and I actually like the writer on this on the movies as Ta-Nehisi. I hope I said it right. Ta-Nehisi Coates. Yeah. So I'll definitely like the writer on this, and it's cool that they're writing in this version of Superman. Is just curious to see which actor is gonna portray this version of Superman.
I hope it's not Michael B. Jordan. That's
and
all.
That's all the fan
for a while.
Yeah, that's been like a fan. Like there's so much fan art.
That's like Nicolas Cage
Jordan.
Superman.
Wow, we don't want that.
But then technically, this is another version of Superman. It's not the Superman we know. So technically, why couldn't it be
Michael B. Jordan? Leave him over there. Let him become Black Panther. Like let him stay over there.
Come on, why are you hating on Michael B. Jordan? You're not feeling him?
I don't really like him. I don't really like it the way he acts. I don't like his style.
I don't mind Michael B. Jordan. I just feel like he's kind of everybody's go-to when it comes to portraying like maybe a black character or what have you.
Mans was in Fantastic Four, then he was in Black Panther. He's like the all-around hero. He was in Chronicle.
I feel like they make him like the token. It's like there's so many other great black actors. Like Michael B. Jordan's like cool,
but we got to be fair. I mean, Chris Evans was in Fantastic Four before he was Captain America. So I mean, people make the rounds.
Michael B. Jordan is running on 4 now.
but he was dope in Black Panther. So here's my thing real quick. I'm gonna let Lou speak real quick. As long as the story is good, I can rock with it. I want the story to be good. I mean, we've been waiting for a Superman. I mean, since Man of Steel, people that like that movie, we know it's not going to be Henry Cavill, but give us something. It's been damn near 8 years since Man of Steel. That's a long time without a quote unquote Superman movie, because Batman v Superman really was more Batman's movie than Superman. And that was kind of that bridge sequel, and Justice League was the collaboration. So we deserve a good Superman movie is my only thing. Sure. So Lou, I'm gonna let you cap this one off. What are you thinking? I know you got a lot to say.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan is too bucktooth to be
Damn.
Thank you, man.
That's cold.
Get somebody that I say get an actor.
There's
that's
so much Michael B. Jordan slander today.
Yo, get a different actor.
I'm not
disrespectful, y'all.
I'm not trying to see freaking Apollo Creed's son wearing.
Hey, yo, Lou, I'm confused. Who are you? Like, who are you, Michael? Like, who are you?
Wow.
Like, no, it's true. For that, he might as well be Batman too.
Exactly.
And that was talked about at one point in rumors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Might as well, hey, you know what? Go in the water, be Aquaman. Do all that, y'all.
Listen, Quasi. There's no shortage of in shape Africans. All right.
This is true. This is true. I'm not saying
that's not known. Get a new face. Just get somebody new. Let that creation be something in its own.
Stop. And maybe they will.
Name. Superman's the name. You don't need a name to actor. Superman's the name.
Right.
And I feel like they can make
they
can make a whole multiverse of Michael B. Jordan character. They should do a whole superhero, multiverse surrounded around Michael B. Jordan and all his characters just cross with
and kill Killmonger.
It'd be like and it'd be like a Nutty Professor version of like superhero movies.
For that, he'd be Wonder Woman too.
I'm
not gonna go that far.
I love it. I'm right. I'm with you, Lou.
You know what I'm saying? They might go to on a serious tip. Me as a big DC fan and everything, like I'm happy with JJ being there and everything, but I don't know. I'm like getting thrown off now. Like DC is throwing you off again. That's how I feel like.
They're still not super focused on what the universe is going to be. Let's just be clear. I mean, the Zack Snyder Justice League is just because the fans really wanted that. They weren't. DC had decided that after that happened, they were going this whole other route where movies were still in the universe but kind of separate. So that's why you got the Joker movie. Even Shazam is technically in the world, but it's not really Aquaman. They kind of are divorcing themselves from the rest of the Justice League. Same thing with the new Wonder Woman. So I think they're trying to just see how Superman's going to fit. And first, if it's a good movie, then maybe they try to interconnect. Plus, to Finale's point, if Flashpoint is bomb, then they can always have the option where it's a multiverse. Okay, if we want to touch on Batman and bring him in, we can now. If not, we keep things separate.
Me personally, I just feel that, all right, I don't mind all the changes and everything. But if you guys are going to keep it, remember what I was saying in the other episodes, they have the DC Dark version.
Right.
Call it DC Black. I think that's what they call it. And so then leave it there. Like, just stop messing with the DC universe. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop messing with that universe. Like, first of all, Henry needs to refocus himself again, because by him not playing Superman again, I don't know what else you could see that man doing. You know what I'm saying? He needs to get back.
Well, he's already in The Witcher. I mean, they're doing season 2.
That's good.
He's found the lane. He's been in Mission Impossible.
But he's our American Superman now.
Yeah, but that wasn't his character. Superman is the character. It's like nobody remembers it from Mission Impossible.
With the image of him as Superman, and I get it. And believe me, I wanted Henry Cavill back. But from what I hear behind the scenes, people keep saying he's really difficult to work with. I think that's half of the reason, because I know J.J. Abrams was considering him, but it's the studio thing. And once you kind of piss off people at the studio, it's always hard to get back in. So who knows?
Give man his extra Red Bull and we good.
He got his Vincent Chase on from Entourage when he was trying when he didn't want to do the Aquaman sequel.
See? No, but while you mentioned that's a really good segue, because speaking of Entourage, a new show, Superman and Lois, the chick from Entourage is actually in the movie playing Lana. So did anyone get to see the new Superman Lois pilot?
Who's Sloan?
On the CW. Yeah.
Sloan is
Lana Lang. Yes.
Oh man, that's wild.
Ellen, you got to watch it. So I'm gonna just break it down really quick, and then you guys chime in. So the show came out last week. It's the CW's new show. This is all about Superman, though. There's no Supergirl, and for the most part, they almost ignore the rest of the CW universe. There's no mention of Arrow, Flash, none of that. This is truly Superman's story. The origin is kind of seen in flashbacks. Superman's wearing the old suit when he kind of recaps his childhood and how that went. And then you just get into modern day times and they go straight with it. I mean, spoilers, his mom dies, so he has to go back to Smallville and deal with the farm stuff. And they basically decide he has a son now. He has 2 sons, I should say, 2 twin sons.
Martha dies?
Yeah, the mother dies.
Martha!
So that's how they get things set up. Yeah, this is a whole new thing on Superman. So he's married.
You see what I'm talking about, Joe? You see what, Quasi? they threw me off the road again.
See, but I will tell you guys this: if you're a Superman fan, I think you should check it out because they have a really good potential with this show. Because basically, the way the show is headed now, Superman and Lois are in Smallville. They're gonna raise their kids in Smallville. They decided they're gonna keep the farm, and it's all the shenanigans that'll happen around in Smallville. But there's also another threat that Superman is dealing with, which quote unquote is a version of Lex Luthor, but he's in the whole Kryptonian suit, so you don't see the face and you see the back of his head at the end of the episode. So I'm gonna leave it there and let you guys chime in on what you thought, even if you didn't see the series, what you're thinking. Are you a fan or will you watch? Whoever wants.
I just want to see Jason Todd.
Okay,
come on, Luke. You know who that is.
Okay,
That's what Luke. I want to see. I'm sorry, but I want to see Titans come back.
Titans is coming back. They're doing season 3. They're doing season 3.
I mean, you know what? Just because I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
But it's something about it that I'm not I don't know. For some apparent reason, I never was a fan of the CW.
CW.
Yeah, same.
I got you.
Like I try watching, some other episodes like from the Flash, even when they did the whatchamacallit, the crossovers.
Yeah.
It's not, and they just change so much. It's just, I always say, just stay with the program, man.
Here's what I'm gonna say really quick. They really do a good job of divorcing themselves from the rest of those series. They really don't mention those. It's like, yeah, they're in the same universe, but this is all Superman, and it's filmed really well. I gotta give them props where props is due. It really looks like almost cinematic. Like, they went the extra mile on this series. So Joey, I'm gonna have you finish it up. What your thoughts and stuff?
Yeah, I mean,
they killed Martha, Joey. They killed Martha.
They killed Martha, man. It sucks that Ben Affleck wasn't there to save her. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, I'm with Ludo. Like I've really been. It's really hard for me to invest my time and energy into the CW series. I know there is a fan base for it. Obviously, with these seasons just keep piling up between previous shows like Flash and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, like you said, to its own right, and I've said this before, like it looks like it's shot really well by the trailer. It's just hard for me to really invest that time into watching the CW series because I feel like it moves so fast, and there's so much to kind of keep up with, and I feel like they've already built such a huge universe within it, even though, and I'm glad that you mentioned that they don't really, it separates itself from it because it's probably a lot easier to digest for somebody like myself who is not really all in. Like I probably went through maybe 2 seasons of Arrow and maybe a season of Flash. It's just hard to really just kind of keep up, especially with the lifestyle and doing radio at night and DJing and things like that. So
dude, I'm totally with you. I'll end it on that note. I'm a guy too that I tried with a lot of those CW series and they're really not for me. I tried really hard with Supergirl because I'm a Superman fan. I lasted 2 seasons and I kind of checked out. But like I said, give this one a chance because it really feels different than the other series. It feels like they're really putting their best foot forward. The production value is higher. The storylines look like they're going to really start tackling some cool stuff. So I would say if you're a Superman fan, I'm going to just leave it there. You guys should at least give it a shot and
I'm going to say one thing, man. Yeah. I'm scared of getting into it and it becomes 5 years of my life watching Gotham.
To not see Batman.
But this you don't have that problem because Superman's there right away.
But listen, I just don't want to waste 5 years of my life like I did with Gotham to see at the end the 42nd Street Times Square Batman. That's where I'm scared.
Well, you won't have that problem with this show, I don't think. Guys, I'm y'all is stupid. I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm actually gonna jump because let's talk a little Godzilla. My man Finale is a super Godzilla fiend. If you guys haven't guessed already,
this week they going in.
Yo, really quick though, I'm gonna let Finale really take the lead on this, but I know Finale, you already saw the trailer where Godzilla got his foot on King Kong's chest. Oh my God, this movie is about to be a beast of a movie. So really quick, I'm gonna set this up. They've already kind of teased. We knew that Mecha Godzilla was gonna be in this, but now it's like officially been spoiled. So I'm gonna let Finale take the reins on this. Go for it.
Yeah, they with the scene, the new trailer that dropped today. Millie Bobby Brown was inside the actual cockpit of Mecha Godzilla. Wow. It seems like they hijacked it. and they figured it out. And Serizawa's son, Ren Serizawa, was going to go against Godzilla, looking at him like an enemy. And you saw Kong getting dropped. They put the 62 reference, him like 11 helicopters, like getting dropped in Antarctica. That seems to be the center of the entrance to Hollow Earth. They were bringing him to get his axe. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I mean, my favorite scene is when he had his foot on his chest, like,
oh my God.
Listen, relax, brother. I'm not trying to kill you. You're in my way. I'm just trying to get rid of this. I hear Kevin, the third King Ghidorah head. I hear him. I'm trying to find him. Get out my way.
Yep.
I mean, I can go off, but yeah, it's gonna be fun.
That scene with Godzilla's foot on King Kong's chest, and the scene of them two roaring at each other are the two scenes where I'm just like, yo, I've already been like, take my money because I'm already a super fan.
Yeah, they look like they look like friends that are having a little quarrel. Listen, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna bow. Just you beat my ass. Let's just let's go our way.
That Hong Kong fight is going to be the whole thing, and it's really seriously going to be a movie. Like I'm super excited now.
A lot of destruction.
I want to ask Finale this real quick, man.
What's up, General? What's up?
If when it comes to the ending of the movie and you see that Godzilla is the loser, man, how are you going to feel?
I'm going to feel like the director. This is how I'm gonna feel. I'm gonna feel like the director did what he wanted to do because he's a Kong fan. And it sucks because it's biased now. He's making this movie and he has a driving force from an argument that he had on a schoolyard playground with a kid. The other kid said that Godzilla would win. So now he's like, I'd be really disgruntled, man. It's honestly, I would be, because there's no way he could win, and I don't think it makes sense for Kong to win anyways, because you want that it's Rocky. Rocky didn't win his first fight.
Yeah.
Rocky lost. And then they became friends, and then Rocky became the champ, and that's what it feels like it's going to be. One of those things. I'll be very, very, very angry. It's like watching Batman beat up Superman. Yeah. And I'm not a fan of neither, but I was pissed because I'm like, there's no way he can.
Yeah. Me too. That's a whole other thing. And we already mentioned Martha. But I don't think there's going to be any Martha moments in this.
You know what I'll do, Lou? You know what I'm going to do? Honestly, you know what I'll do? I have HBO Max. All right. I will only watch the parts when Godzilla's putting the whipping on him.
Damn. He will make his own edit.
I will dub a version of the movie and edit all the Kong.
I'm gonna just throw it out there. I'm pretty confident Godzilla will be the victor in that fight. And there's mad spoilers that already say that, because basically, we know they're gonna fight, but basically they're gonna have to team up to beat Mechagodzilla. Yeah. And we've already.
I think there's another baddie after Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, but we're saying we already kind of know the way the way this is going, where Godzilla and Kong fight, and then Godzilla's so exhausted, and Mechagodzilla comes in, and Godzilla gets his ass whipped, and then Kong's gonna have to come and help him out, or something.
Lou, if Godzilla loses to Kong, I am going to specifically buy a stuffed gorilla, and next time we do this, the Zoom after the movie, the next one after the movie to break it down, you're gonna see pieces of it hanging from my ceiling.
Damn. Let me let Joey chime in a little bit on this. Any thoughts on this?
We might have a Martha version.
No. We're not gonna put that hex on it. Yo, Joey, chime in a little bit.
Crazy.
We're not gonna.
Nah, it looks good.
Their mothers might have the same name. You never know.
I can't with
Save Mothra.
I can't with you.
Save Mothra.
You're letting Mechagodzilla kill Mothra. You're letting Mechagodzilla kill Mothra.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Nah, it looks good. It's definitely take my money quality. Even with the clip they just dropped a few days ago, with a little bit more to the that boat scene where where King Kong's chained up and Godzilla's underneath, and he splits the sub or the ship in half. Yeah. But man, just Godzilla, from rumors from early on when this movie was announced, that would be like the big kind of bad, and what kind of brings the two together. I'm excited for it. March is going to be a huge month, especially for HBO Max, with all these releases coming between that and Justice League. So man, King Kong, Godzilla, this is going to be one. I can't wait to break it down. Pretty much.
I really humans falling out of the boat when the anchor got caught on Godzilla's tail.
Yes, yeah, dude.
You see the humans falling out.
Trailers,
I love it,
man. Oh my god, the detail. Like we've already been talking about this. The detail they put so much into the CG. It really benefited this movie to be pushed back because you can tell they went back and just fine tuned so much stuff. This is probably going to be the best looking monster movie, just period, just that's ever been done because the CG quality is just they've raised the bar to like super heights with this. I can't wait for the shit. Obviously, I'm just like super excited. Let's talk a little bit since Joey, we were talking with you a little bit about Rugrats because this is definitely an area I'm not a specialist in. Anybody got some thoughts on the Rugrats reboot? Joey, if you want to start.
Yeah,
Joey,
sure.
on you.
Yeah, it's all me because I had a little sister growing up, so Rugrats was definitely heavily on television throughout the days, even on Saturday mornings and whatnot. It's interesting. I mean, I'm glad that it's getting a reboot. I've always been a fan of the TV show, of the cartoon. I think they kind of killed it when they grew up. So Paramount Plus, I mean, obviously
I got a question. What were they called when they grew up? Hood rats?
Probably. I think so. They look very hood ratish.
Now, real quick, is the reboot supposed to be live action or is it cartoons too?
It's cartoons. It's
okay,
cartoons. Okay. I think it'd be kind of weird if it was live action. It'd be like what's that movie? Look Who's Talking.
Yeah. I'm just asking because I really know
you're good.
Nothing about Rugrats.
And it's crazy. They got the original cast to voice, all the characters all over again. So that's really cool, very nostalgic, and it's just like more of it's a modern look. So now the animation is a lot different.
Who's playing Reptar?
I don't even know. Like, actually, I forgot who did the voice of. I remember Busta Rhymes did the voice of Reptar in the movie.
There you go.
He was on the soundtrack.
Wow, that's hilarious.
Top it off.
So they're all grown up.
No, they're not grown up. They're like the same, like the original, like at that age. They're like kids. They're babies again. So they're back to being babies, and the animation is just different. It's tuned up.
So wait, so when Busta Rhymes is like voicing one of the babies, does he sound like Busta Bus? Like, yo, yeah, give me that toy. You know what I'm saying?
He should. I honestly, he should be on it. I don't know why he ain't make a call. Or, when they made the reboot or whatnot. But that'd be dope if he comes back and does the voice of Reptar again. That shit was funny as hell. But yeah, Paramount Plus, they just needed something to kind of boost up. Something exclusive. So that's I'm not mad at it. It's a modern animated take on the classic TV show, original cast. So it should be good. Hey, look, I got a daughter on the way, so it's like I'm definitely tapped in.
Yeah, you gotta have something for the kids. I'm with it. I'm not hating.
Better make sure it's PG-13. Because now all these that coming out on these apps, none of these stuff are like PG-13 anymore.
I'm not gonna lie, the original.
They need to redo Bebe's Kids.
Yo, Baby's Kids. Wow.
You took it back. Oh my God.
Finale.
That was my Rugrats.
Shout out to Bebe's Kids. Yo, that's yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Robin Harris. Oh my God. Shout out. I love that movie.
They don't die, they multiply.
Right.
Test tube, baby.
Yo, right? Yo, so while
let's
keep it moving. Let's talk a little finale. I'm gonna let you lead this to Mortal Kombat. We already talked about the trailer last week, the official trailer out, but it was out and is out. But there's new Mortal Kombat news. I want Finale to break it down a little bit for the people.
Yeah, the news is from the previous talk that we had. Bihan is Sub-Zero. So my prediction is Sub-Zero is gonna Scorpion, it's gonna be a story about Scorpion. They're gonna really focus on Scorpion's story. Yeah. And Kano is recasted in a way we didn't know. Like we don't know him as. He's always a villain, but now he's anti-hero, like Deadpool.
Anti-hero, right?
Yeah. He's not gonna have the chrome eye. So they're changing up. And in the lead role, the lead guy, he's just a new character. He has nothing to do with Mortal Kombat, was never in anything, but that's how they're gonna drive the story for people that don't know about Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
and they're gonna learn what Mortal Kombat is as he learns. That's the angle that they're going on, which is it's smart. I think it's wise to do that. But Scorpion's probably gonna die, and then he's gonna want to revenge his, the Kuei Lin clan and all that, and that's when he becomes the full-blown Scorpion from hell. Kill Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero's gonna don his younger brother as another Sub-Zero, and then Sub-Zero Bihan Sub-Zero's gonna come back as Noob Saibot. That's my favorite. Noob Saibot. That's what I think is gonna happen. And I think it's gonna be a lot more in there, man. I think we might see Shiva. We're gonna see you think we're gonna see a live action Shao Kahn or just the statue?
I think they're gonna just give us the statue. I don't know. Maybe they'll do something like they did in the very first movie where they, threw him at the end.
Well, yeah, they showed Outworld.
I think they're gonna have a Shao Kahn, at least some slight cameo, something in there. They're really doing their best, I think, with this to be faithful to the original game and all the games that have come. Obviously, we're seeing in the trailer the fatalities are in there. It's what people want to see.
You know what they didn't show us yet?
Now I'm interested.
They didn't show us Johnny Cage.
Yeah, well,
here's my go ahead.
I think the Cole character is like,
no, he's not gonna be Johnny Cage.
I want to say he turns into Johnny Cage.
No, Johnny Cage is a white boy from Hollywood, man. This guy.
But here's the thing. But he was good at martial arts before he became a movie star.
Right, he was an actor, right?
Yeah, so he became a movie star. He was like this big martial arts actor.
Yeah,
and I'm assuming with Cole Haan doing good in the say Cole Young. Cole Young, I said Cole Haan. Cole Young doing good in the tournament, gets thrown a movie contract, wants to change his name up a little bit. Johnny Cage, bong.
I don't think that's how they're gonna do it. I do want to see Baraka. I do want to see Baraka. They keeping him under wraps.
Yeah, I think Baraka's gonna be in it.
Like he's gotta be in there. He's a minion.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to have so many characters in this one. It's going to be a mishmash. Like we were saying last week, the guy that plays Sub-Zero was on an interview. He was saying it's going to be definitely like a 8 to 10 minute fight that's just Sub-Zero and Scorpion going at it before they got masked up. So they're going to have, it's going to be martial arts intense. And I think the great part is, for the most part, a lot of the actors that we see aren't really known names because they focus more on the martial arts this time versus just getting like celebrity names, which is going to make the quality of the movie so much better because it's based on a martial art game. So,
and it's an ensemble cast too. So it's like, so many stories to be told.
Lou, you got any thoughts? What's up?
I don't know, man. It just better be better than the cold chicken that I'm eating. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, I grew up to Mortal Kombat. I grew up to all those characters. It's just, the storyline and everything just has to be just, original and all that. As long as it's great. Hey, you want me by saying they're gonna have the faces and all that? I'm with that.
Yeah, it looks off. The trailer looks crazy. So I think we're in for a really, really good movie.
I just want to see Sub-Zero and Scorpion get busy.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna meet expectations. Hopefully,
I want to see them get busy, and then Scorpion do a fatality. And then I want to see Sub-Zero come back as Noob Saibot.
The fatalities
see that
are given. We're gonna see that and then some. We're gonna wrap things up. Go ahead.
Take their freaking. You can see their whole vertebrae. What do you call that? The back
rip
part?
The spine out.
Vertebrae and all that.
Yes.
They do the X-ray kill. Oh no! All like Mortal Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 11.
Yes.
Yeah, the X-ray power move.
I think they're gonna have some surprises for the audience for sure. Last thing I'm gonna talk about, fellas, we got to talk about it's the last week of Wandavision. Episode 9 is coming. Disney Plus. We're gonna talk a little episode 8 first, though, with you guys. Just a quick recap. This is kind of like, Agatha Harkness is like in full-fledged sort of like villainy kind of role, but at the same time, she's got ulterior motives. We get the flashback when Wanda went to actually see Vision's body and then how she actually started the hex and everything. So a lot was in the episode. The kids are being held with Agatha Harkness. So what do you guys think? And what do you guys think is what do we have in store for episode 9? Whoever wants to start.
What we have in store is a big battle between what we saw in the post-credit scene. Spoiler for anybody who didn't get to watch it, but you get the White Vision. I forgot what they call them in the comics. But the whole time they were building this vision, and they just didn't know how to make it operate. And and they gave a nod back to the old previous episode where Wanda saw that drone that Hayward, was trying to, So and her hex was still on that drone, so they used that to power up this vision. So I'm assuming that we're gonna just get movie-like battle between those two visions, and from what I'm hearing, it's gonna be an Avengers Endgame level fight scene where the CGI is like movie quality. The episode 9 is going to run 50 minutes. Yep. So it's going to be sort of a mini movie. I'm really hyped for that. And from what I picked up from Agatha Harkness, she is, I don't think she's a super bad. I think she just wants what Wanda has. Right. And that's that chaos magic. Because I'm assuming that she's trying to bring somebody to life. And
yeah, that's why I actually agree with what you're saying, and not to cut you off.
Yeah,
she was not really ever bad, and she was always like a teacher to Wanda, to help her, engage with her chaos magic. But there were times where she was being controlled by Mephisto. Mephisto, Nightmare, and all them. Like, she's been controlled, and that's with the whole kids. I think they're taking the source material, and the kids are pieces of Mephisto's soul, and he needs, I think he's the driving force. It might be too easy for that, but I do think we're going to see Doctor Strange at some point.
I think Doctor Strange is definitely going to appear in the show. They've already rumored the ending to be is not. They've already put it out there. It's not going to be a happy ending, kind of tearjerker thing. So, will there be the Vision actually coming back as Vision? I don't think that's happening. I think there's going to be some kind of, turmoil at the end where obviously they've got to fight the White Vision with having Harkness and all that. Probably a Doctor Strange jumps in to kind of like help them out, but things are going to be kind of devastating.
Maybe Vision. Now the show's going to be continued to call WandaVision, right? So they can't kill Vision, period.
Well, they haven't.
Let's say he had to sacrifice himself and he kills the White Vision, so they both just.
Yeah, it could be, and they haven't said that there will definitely be a WandaVision 2. Kevin Feige said there could be because they've got some story, but a lot of this story is going to help you as we move forward into the new Doctor Strange movie.
Hey, wait a minute though. Remember, Shuri was working on Vision in Infinity War.
This is true. Yeah, This is true.
So even if this one does sacrifice himself to get rid of the White Vision,
they're not going to get rid of the Vision character. Some way they're going to bring him back.
Probably has his uploaded as what she was doing.
All I'm saying, I don't think we're going to see that happen in this next episode because it's only 50 minutes, like Joey said. So they got a lot to wrap up. I don't think that's going to happen in there. And like they said, they're already telling people there's going to be some sort of a sad ending. So if that's even just the realization that Wanda's like, she created the kids aren't real, and then she's got to kind of give that up with the Hex. Who knows? But I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, Lou, have you seen WandaVision yet? Are you on board yet? Lou, you're late to the party, brother. What's up?
No, but I do have some good news.
Okay.
I finally got Disney Plus. So
all right.
Tonight.
Lou
he made a huge step for mankind. Yeah.
Wait, Lou shaved his beard and he also got Disney Plus. All right.
Yes. I actually got Disney Plus this morning on my flight coming back to New York. Okay. So I'm going to actually go and watch everything. And Monday, I will have all my thoughts. It will be a Lou Vision part.
The Lou Vision. Yo, okay. I wish I was in your position to just binge watch all these episodes right now.
I was just about to say, I'm a little jealous of Lou because you get to binge and don't have to stop like we do and wait every week for the next episode. So that's dope.
Like I did with Cobra Kai, straight through and watch everything.
Yeah. Well, fellas, you got any other thoughts on this before we wrap it up? Anything you expecting in the 9th episode? Things you want to see? I know I'm looking forward to. I think nightmare, some sort of nightmare. There's got to be some.
Oh yeah. Here's my thing. Well, I think what was, first of all, let's address what happened. Early on in the episode when we just found out that she was a witch all along.
Right.
So she already had these powers. I mean, I think we've already talked about this, like the Mind Stone just honestly enhanced the chaos magic, because you see the Scarlet Witch, actual Scarlet Witch, just pop up in front of her whole little aura. But going forward, because this episode was kind of like how she grew up and how a lot of these things that she saw growing up, these TV shows, everything.
They got her motivated to do
exactly
the hex. Absolutely. Yep.
So going back to Agatha, because I think that was probably the most intriguing character in the whole episode, because you just kind of want to know her story. You get her origin. She's from the Salem witch trials. She was gonna get burned by her own mother because she was practicing all this wild ass magic. But at the end, and here's the thing, and like, me and Fanal was saying, there's a bigger bad, and then she's honestly serving someone else, and she's trying to bring somebody else back to life, which we could assume right now is either Mephisto or Nightmare. And I bet you it's in the goddamn rabbit. It's the damn rabbit.
Hey, maybe Dormammu is still there, because look at the color of her magic. And she had, remember in Doctor Strange's movie, there was a book missing in the library, and it looked like the book that Agatha had in the basement. She had one of the books.
You might be on something there. And I think, that Book of Magic, they didn't just show that to not have some sort of payoff with that. So I agree with you.
But look at the color of her magic. Wanda's is red, hers is like blue and bluish purple. And look at Doctor Strange. With the zealots, they had, so, I would like to see Doctor Strange, some type of cameo or reference, just a name.
I think that's going to be the big cameo for next season.
That's the natural segue to go into the Doctor Strange 2, which is going to feature, as we know, Wanda, Scarlet Witch, and everything. So
it's going to be him and Wong.
Right? Yeah. Oh yeah. With Wong. Oh, dude, if Wong comes in, I'm.
Yeah, but you still got his boy. Because his boy, who left and was trying to get rid of all the magicians, all the
you're talking about
Mordo.
Yeah. He's going and getting rid of all the people that practice the sacred arts.
There's a lot of angles they could go. I'm just looking forward to it. WandaVision obviously coming this Friday, last episode 9, 50 minutes. We definitely going to recap next week when the whole team is back. So, fellas, I'm gonna wrap it up. Another edition of Movie Talk. This has been episode 8. My guys. Yeah, number 8. We already did 8 of these.
Jason Todd.
Martha.
We're gonna have everybody's social media down below. My man Lou, my man Finale, my man Joey. I'm Quasi. And remember to subscribe to the channel, help us grow, and keep checking out all the episodes. And we got something new. Hopefully, Sus will be back next week to keep us all moving. All right, y'all.
He's looking for his Martha right now.
Right, or he might be trying to get some more of that food that you had.
Oh yeah. What's the chicken spot, man?
Yeah, yo. What's up?
I'm right here in Washington Heights, baby. You know how that goes.
That's the only thing. One of the only things I miss, because I don't miss the weather in New York City, is the damn food. Washington Heights is popping.
Yes, it's always hot up here.
For sure.